Hey everyone, I figured get a chance to talk about the Equalizer 2, the anticipated sequel to the Equalizer that Denzel Washington did 4 years ago. And of course, this happens to be the first sequel that Denzel Washington ever did, in his career. And of course, this time around, his Robert McCall character, based off the Equalizer TV series, is in Massachusetts, which is one place I'd hope to see one day. But that will happen when the time is right. But anyway, his character is now a Lyft driver who helps out those that are less fortunate due to his former CIA contact, Summer Plummer, who happens to be like one of his best friends, and of course her husband Brian, which also happens to be one of Robert's best friends. And then of course one of the subplots in the movie has Robert helping an elderly man by the name of Sam Rosenstein or Rubinstein, whatever. Uh, help track his sister Magda, who's been trying to reunite with, that he kind of got separated from, during the Second World War. And then of course another subplot uh, deals with Robert, helping out a teenager named Miles who lives in his apartment building to, stray him away from the gang life. Since Miles's brother was killed, prior to the events of the film, and of course, Robert helps Miles try to help him realize his potential to be an artist since he's quite good with drawings and stuff like that. And then, of course, tragedy kind of strikes Robert when his friend Susan is killed, and then of course, Robert being what he is, being trained in the CIA and all, wants revenge and to find those responsible for killing his friend, brought to justice, I guess, his way. And of course, that's how the story goes. So, but I say the Equalizer 2 is as good as the first one. I would say I kind of like the first one better because it had like more action, to it. Even though I kind of like the fact that the sequel went more into Robert's, backstory, including his, his deceased wife, I guess Virginia, who passed, away sometime, I guess prior to the events of the two films. And then of course you get to meet one of Robert's former CIA colleagues named Dave, who also has like how would I say it, like some kind of mystery to his character, and plays into like one of the plot twists in the movie, if that's the way they say. I mean, hopefully there'll be like an Equalizer 3, which would be cool to see. If they could do it like as a trilogy of sorts, if they could do like a new story, or like kind of focus, or develop the relationship between Robert and Miles, which would be pretty cool to see, or like other new characters that Robert meets and helps, which would be pretty cool. Or bring back like some returning characters from the first one, whatever direction they decide to do, that would be pretty awesome. So I would say for those that have seen the first Equalizer and fans of Denzel Washington and love action movies, I would recommend seeing it for that particular reason. So in terms of like a rating for it, I would say I'll give it like an 8 out of 10 because Denzel Washington is a great actor and all. Just say it could have just developed the story a little bit more, but I guess it's good for what it is. So all right, everyone, thanks for watching and have a good night. Peace.